Alright guys, welcome back to the Soileater YouTube channel. My name's Dan and today I'm going to go over how to attach a tourniquet to your duty belt. I see a typical problem here where people don't carry the tourniquets on their person. A lot of people say, oh, I don't have room to carry it on my belt. I've got a small waist. I'm out of real estate. I don't like carrying stuff on the small of my back, which I agree. You're going to have back problems down the road if you don't already. And I keep it in the car. I keep my tourniquet in the car where when I need it, I'm not going to have it. So today I'm going to show you a way to attach this tourniquet to this belt without needing any belt space. All right. The only thing you're going to need is a pair of angle cutters, 2 small zip ties, and 2 of the smaller style hair ties, which you can steal from your girlfriend, your wife, your side piece, your mom. Yeah, you know who you are. Yep, I'm talking to you. All right, just kidding. But anyway, we're gonna head over to my workbench and I'll show you how it's done. All right guys, now we're over at my workbench. I'm just gonna show you exactly what you're gonna need. Right here I have 8-inch cable ties, just basic zip ties. All right, you're gonna need 2 of those. I would probably stick with around this thickness right here, if you can see it. They're pretty heavy duty and they should work pretty well for you. All right, the next thing you're gonna need are the hair ties. All right, these you can get for about $3, or like I said earlier jokingly, you can steal them from your significant other. All right, what we're gonna need is we're gonna need 2 of these. All right, have my angle cutters ready. You can use a razor blade too if you're careful, or normal scissors if you're careful as well. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do here is I'm gonna grab my belt. Now, if you look at most belts, and it's gonna be a majority of these belts, you're gonna have magazines, right, like my department has, where you can put them horizontal and wear them horizontal. You can wear them vertical like they're set up here. All right, I highly recommend vertical, but if you do run them horizontal and you don't want to switch, so be it. What you'll notice is that on the sides of them, where they attach to your belt, there'll be an opening. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run this zip tie right here through that opening on both sides. All right, if you need to, you can kind of twist the zip tie just a little bit, kind of make an L in it, and that way you can feed it through from there to here. All right, make sure you can see that right to there. All right, at that point, once I have the loop there, I'm going to take the hair tie and I'm going to twist it in half. All right, so it looks like that. Once it's twisted in half like that, I'm going to feed that through the zip tie, and I'm going to tighten the zip tie down, just like that. I'll secure my loop, making sure that my loop is still there, and then I'm going to tighten that zip tie down all the way, right to there. All right, I'm going to take my angle cutters, I'm going to cut that nice and tight and close up to it, right like that, and then I'll fold this down away from me so it doesn't cut me. At that point, you're left with the looped hair tie sticking out. I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. Just like that, loop it around there. Take my hair tie, fold it in half, just like that. Put it through the zip tie, tighten up the zip tie. Get it pretty tight. Go here, cut the zip tie, fold that zip tie inside the mag so it doesn't cut me. All right, and then once again, I'm left with the looped hair tie. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tourniquet, which is already loaded up for me. If you're not sure how to load up a tourniquet, go online and look up the proper way to load a cat tourniquet. I enjoy using a cat tourniquet because it's the easiest tourniquet I find to self-apply, so that's why I carry it on my person. Now, what you'll notice is you'll see some people take the time bar, right, the windlass securing cord there, and they'll put it across like this. I don't recommend doing that, because what's going to happen is when you need it, you're not going to be able to get to it. Same with keeping it snug like that. I like having a little bit tail off of it like that, so I can grab it under stress. All right, from here, I'm going to take this tourniquet now, and I'm going to feed it through both these loops I created. There's one. And here's 2. Just like that. I'll even them out now a little bit. All right. Just like that. And there you go. All right, don't judge me on my brass. I haven't worn this belt in a while. But as you can see here, I now have a tourniquet that sits behind my mags. I can pop this and draw my mags without any issue, and my tourniquet stays there. All right. What you will find is that sometimes this tourniquet and this Velcro right here will chew up your uniform after about 6 months to a year. You'll have like little fuzzies on your uniform. I wouldn't worry too much about that. Obviously, a life is more important than a uniform that you probably don't even pay for. So I've done this for the last 4 years now, and I'm on my 2nd uniform shirt. So to me, that's not a big deal. All right. The reason I like hair ties over rubber bands is that the rubber bands get start dry rotting with the UV light, and they'll snap on you. So the hair ties, being the little bungee cord, the shock cord that they are, they're a little more protected because they're wrapped in fabric from the UV light. So a little more protected there, and they last a little longer. All right. So for about $2 now, I have a tourniquet holder on my belt. All right. Under stress, I can pull it forward towards the center line of my body, or depending on the level of stress and how quickly you need it out there, you can just pull it and rip it out. All right. And you'll probably end up breaking both the hair ties, which is not a big deal. So to take it off, I'm just going to pull just like that, and it comes apart. All right, guys, so that's your Soileater fix on carrying a tourniquet on your person. Thanks for watching.